Okay, one of the things you get when a horse like this starts stamping its feet to get rid of the itching on its legs and shake the maggots loose is you get side bones. This horse, you can't see him through all the hair, but this horse has some of the worst side bones I've seen for a very long time because she's been stomping her feet on concrete. She's actually been breaking the bones in her legs, and it calcifies the cartilage that should be soft.
Is that what they call a ring bone?
A ring bone would happen if it met across the front, and I have my fingers on the side, on the fronts of the side bones, so she's actually got off fairly easy.
She doesn't like that too much.
Well, she likes it. Watch, she's gonna stomp. Oh, I treated her ergot on this side. She's not itchy.
Yeah, okay.
But
we need to get a good stomp.
yeah, we'll get a good stomp with that foot. But the side bones are an unsoundness, and if they meet in the front as a ring bone, the horse is profoundly unsound most of the time. It's painful to the horse. Point is, if you don't treat this when they're young, they're going to have a short working life because of the amount of damage they do to their feet just stomping their feet.
Now pull up the hair a little bit so we can see the cracks that we're looking at before.
Yeah, there's the crack. Right under here was that little T-shaped crack in the front of the toe, and you can see the sunken area right here, and there's a crack here and there's a crack here.
Yep.
But when you come up here, if you look, the profile's basically the same and the hoof wall is strong. Now this first line here was pretty much the last treatment she's had by the farrier.
Well,
yeah, she's a little itchy. She has a normal hoof profile up here, which tells me that's not a coronet band issue. That's a hoof wall separation. And hopefully our goal is for that to grow out.
Well, now that line, you see that white line that runs across a couple of them? That's for the treatment.
Those are the treatments. Now, the first treatment's down here. This foot's kind of woody and it's not showing them very well. But now, what we're trying to avoid here is the old treatment would be to put a shoe to hold the foot together and to remove this section of wall right here, right down to the base where the laminae are, and let it grow back out in contact. And that's what we're trying to avoid, because that is a dangerous and a very expensive procedure.
It hurts me just to think about it.
I'm sure it hurts them too.
Now let me ask you something. Could you show, when we do a tap, we call a tap test on the...
I can do a tap test if I have
Just use your fingernail.
Here.
Oh yeah, anything will do. Doesn't matter what.
Okay. Okay.
That's
all
sound,
that's
right?
all attached. That's all sound. Now you come down to here. Right there. That's a separation. This whole area down here, there's another separation.
Hear
that hollow ring?
Yep.
That's separation. So she's separated all this woody area in here. She's separated. That's not separated. So we're going to work on that. Yeah. She's growing out real nicely, and the separations, what they found, the separations can go all the way up to the coronet band, and you can have a gap in there that you can stick your finger into. It's an unsoundness, it's hard to see. The horse can keep on going with it forever until the front of the hoof breaks away.
We've seen that, haven't we?
Yes, we have seen that. We don't ever want to see that again. But the flexion, when I was pulling that apart, the flexion on that foot tells me her feet aren't entirely sound. She would not be rideable right now. But she should be soon. She should be fixable. Oh, she likes this. Oh my goodness, she likes this. Oh, she likes this. Oh, she's all trembly-lipped. Yeah, so our goal here is to fix this whole situation without having to cut their feet apart or spend thousands and thousands of dollars on cutting hoof walls apart and putting
in there? A fly
That's
bite?
a fly feeding lesion.
Okay.
That's just a part on her leg that is not very sensitive, and the flies have managed to learn that that's where you feed.
Okay. Now that's the kicking we're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's the kicking. Yes,
whoa, yeah,
well,
don't...
I'll tell you what, if you're under that foot when it comes down, it ain't going to be fun.
Well, I'll let you get in out of the rain.